Yo guys, how's it going? So in this video, we're going to be talking about how to add small little scratch effects to your mix to add a little bit of a flair, a little bit of a personalized touch on the track. It's not really much of a big change to whatever track you're playing, but it can add some cool effects, especially for tracks that are in the genre of future bass, trap, dubstep, some of those kind of more melodic types. You can really add your own personal little flair and spice up the mix just a tiny bit more. Like I said again, it's not really a huge kind of change into the track, but it does add a little bit of flair to it, and it's a super easy technique that doesn't require a lot of, preparation for it. It's kind of a spontaneous little trick. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Now before we get into the video, make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe, and share. And let me know what other tutorials you guys want to see. Now, the track that I'm going to be using is Shy by Geoxor. It's a bit of a future bass, kind of dubstep-y track. The artist is known to make more kind of dubstep tracks, but this is a really cool future bass track that he made. Yeah, it's super great, and this is a perfect track to use this little effect on. So, essentially, what I'm going to be using is the platter and also the slip button over here, and just a bit of timing on my end to make sure that the scratch doesn't interfere with any actual kicks that are prominent in the song and stuff like that. And this is mostly used in kind of like the little fills that the breaks have. So if a drop goes for 8 bars, then it'll have like a small 1 bar little fill where it has like a vocal or like a scratch thing or like some drum hi-hat, fill or something like that. And that's the perfect time where you want to use these sorts of effects. So what you guys want to do is the slip button on. So after you got the slip button on, that's when you want to use this effect, because if you have the slip button off, the effect won't work and you'll just mess up the track and everything like that. So what is the slip button actually used for? Why are we using it? It's because whenever we do an effect or do an auto beat loop, slip allows us to just continue along with the track like it's like nothing ever happened to it. So let's say we stop the track, or we slow it down, or we hold the platter and the track stops, but if we have slip mode on, it just continues. So next time we play the track, it just keeps going from where it would normally be left off on. So if we don't have slip mode on, if I stop the track, let's say for now, I'll show you guys an example. So I have just the beginning intro of it playing. So this is without slip mode. So I have the track playing. If I stop it and let go, it'll play from the point where I just stopped it from. So, but if I have slip mode toggled on, like I have right now, when I play it and then I stop it, it'll just continue from whatever point, it would normally continue on. So, play, stop it, leave it for a little bit longer. See? So, it allows you to just continue on with the track. So moving on to, see, it's still on, and as soon as I even if I skip back a track, if slip mode is on, it'll just continue playing from wherever it's playing. It doesn't care if you, move it to the end of the track and try to start from there or cue it up somewhere else. It'll just continue on playing from where it left off. So anyways, I have my slip mode on. I have my track ready to go. And essentially what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to be scratching my platter a little bit and letting it go, and then just letting it continue on. So here's an example. Let's get right into this track. yeah, so essentially that's the kind of little idea behind it. I'm gonna do a second run of it, but you know, essentially you just want to play around with it and have good timing on it, because sometimes you can over scratch it, and what'll happen is actually you will kind of like skip over the beat where it hits, and so it'll just kind of skip a beat and it'll make it seem a little bit odd and offbeat. But if you, let's say, scratch it on time, it'll make it seem like there's some sort of scratch little effect going in there, and the beat hits, and it's kind of like a little personalized effect that you can use. It doesn't really add too much, but it's a cool, fun effect if you want to throw it into your mix. Just spice it up a little bit. But anyway, so we have the next part coming up. I'm just gonna try it one more time to show you guys what's up. So yeah, that was basically the idea behind it. It's nothing too intense, nothing that you want to throw into every single mix, you know, that you're doing and every single track that you're playing, but it's a little bit of a fun, you know, kind of little trick that you can do and kind of spice it up, have some fun. Say you're getting a little bit bored, you can kind of throw that into the mix, test out your timing a little bit, and just have some fun generally. It'll work on a bunch of different tracks, but I really love to use it with tracks like these, like future bass ones. Add a little bit more kind of scratching elements to it. Even though I'm not really scratching, it's kind of like a small little effect that you can throw in there. But yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and share this around. Let me know what other tutorials you guys want to see. And so yeah, I'll see you guys either in the one-on-one session or in the next video. Peace.